Hello everyone. Before we begin, I just want to give a huge thanks to each and every one of you for continuing to follow my channel, and we actually just passed 30,000 subscribers last night, which is a huge milestone. That's absolutely insane, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I hope you guys continue to enjoy all the more videos that are to come, and hopefully I'll be able to keep on making them for a long time. But it's not really a 30,000 subscriber special, but it is a really cool virus that I recently learned about and wanted to test out tonight. So today we have the Lichen DOS virus, and its payload is very neat. So we'll go ahead and run it. And when it's present in memory, it will infect all .com and .exe files as they are run. If we take a look at the graphics program, we can see it has a file size of 19,742 bytes, and we have that many bytes free of memory. But if we go ahead and run this file, you can see it takes a little while to run as the virus infects it. And now we take a look at it. The file size is actually increased by 1,024 bytes, it's looking like, as the virus has added its code to its file. So now every time you run graphics, you're going to get a copy of Lichen, the virus, present in memory. And you can see our amount of free memory is also decreased as well. And this virus activates 1 month after infection, and it activates whenever there is no keyboard activity for 1 minute. So we'll go ahead and wait, and its payload, as I said, is very cool. And here is the payload. So I'm not sure why it's turning out green. It's actually white fading to gray on my monitor, but it might just be an issue with the brightness. But as you can see, it starts off with a colony of pixels, and they grow outward from the center of the screen, and as they reach the confines of the screen they start to die off, and in the center they also die off and sprout new colonies from random locations. It's a very neat, very cool trick as they grow to meet each other. I think this is definitely a candidate for viruses that would make really cool screensaver. It might already be a screensaver and maybe the virus author just completely ripped it off, I don't know, but it's really cool. So as you can see, we get this really neat just growth effect. So once again, I'd like to thank all of you for helping me reach 30,000 subscribers, and I think I'm just going to let this run for a while. Maybe you can use it as a virtual fish tank or something like that. You can put it up on your second monitor while you're doing homework or something, and you can just check out the Lichen as it grows. It's just so unconventional, but so cool. It's beautiful in a way. I think the fact that the virus doesn't delete any files or format your drive or display really garish gotcha messages really helps to not detract from that beauty. It's just a really nice, very cool, I don't know any words to describe it, just very artistic, I guess. That's definitely something you don't see in malware these days, which is a lot of the reason I don't test it. It doesn't have the soul that somebody coding this would have to put in to their work. It might get annoying if you just leave your computer for 1 minute and this starts up every single time and you have to reboot, but still, I mean, come on, look at this. It's so cool. Colonies become more complex. Started with one in the center of the screen, now there's multiple ones going at all times. I wonder if it'll ever completely fill the screen. I've never let it run this long. If only there could be some sort of malware renaissance of sorts. You know, get back to the roots. These were just kids, teenagers, you know, young adults, flexing their programming abilities as best they could. College students, you know, kids living at home. And they'd write some cool shit, and they'd release it. And nowadays you got groups making things like CryptoLocker, which infects millions of PCs and makes them $5 million in a month. But what's the fun in that? Well, I guess there is a certain amount of fun in having $5 million, but still. This is where it's at, and this is where it should be. There's so many colonies competing with each other now. Maybe this wouldn't make such a great screensaver. You might get some burn-in if you let it get this advanced. Pixels never leave the screen. That would be kind of bad. But I guess everyone is being refreshed at a fairly constant rate, so maybe. I'd have to do more research into it. Alright guys, I don't want this video file to be over 10 gigabytes, so I think I'd better wrap it up. But thank you for watching, thank you for helping me reach 30,000 subscribers, and here's to the future of my channel and my videos. Thank you.